Hello, this is VinylKeith, and welcome to the VinylKeith Record Hall of Fame first induction ceremony. Okay, this is a big deal. I announced this, I think, Tuesday, 3 days ago, and word travels fast because this is a big deal. Just spread all over the world quickly. Everybody knew. Oh man. This is it. This is bigger than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, bigger than the Country Hall of Fame. This encompasses everything. So people are already beating on my door wanting to be the first inductee. Proof that word travels fast. Just Wednesday, I got a call, a long distance call from England. Turned out to be Ringo Starr. Keith, I watch your channel, and it's great. And I heard the announcement, and I just wanted to make sure that the Beatles, we did it all. We sold all the albums. We should be the first one. And I'm like, well, look, I agree. You'll probably get in. One of your records will probably get in here eventually, but we've got to pay homage to the pioneers. Okay. He, pissed a bone, whatever, hung up on me, whatever. He'll get over it. He'll get over it when the Beatles get inducted on one of the albums. It's no big deal. But, the nerve of that guy. It's like, you got to pay homage to the pioneers, the people, he looked up to even. So, to me, there's only one that should be the first inductee, I just can't believe that phone call. It was just like, come on. But I don't care. I don't care what Ringo thinks. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with what I think deserves it. And the only logical choice, okay, released March 23rd, 1956. The self-titled debut from Elvis Aaron Presley. How's that? Ringo, you can't complain about this. I'm sorry. Look at that. Look how young he was. I think he was like 20 or 21 years old. What a great album, The first rock album to sell 1 million copies. The first rock album to chart #1 on the Billboard charts. Album charts. The very first. Okay? This is the first album to do it all. He was the first one to do it all as far as rock and roll. I know there was other pioneers around that time. We're going to get to them, okay? But first, I gotta pay tribute to the king of rock and roll. And this is a great album. If you like 50s rock and roll, this is fantastic. Listen to this track list. Side 1, Blue Suede Shoes, the Carl Perkins cover. It's fantastic. I'm Counting on You. I Got a Woman. One-Sided Love Affair. I Love You Because. And Just Because. You flip that record over. Side 2 starts off with the Rockin' Tutti Frutti. I think that's the cover of Little Richard. I'm not sure if Little Richard wrote it, so don't quote me on that. I should have looked that up, but I've got a Little Richard album, but whatever. Trying to Get to You. I'm gonna sit right down and cry over you. I'll Never Let You Go. Blue Moon and Money Honey. Fantastic album. If you like 50s rock and roll, this is it right here. This is it. This is where it started. This is such a popular album. The Clash kind of copied this album cover with the font and the colors. It was their London Calling album. It would say The Clash, I think, in pink, and down here in green it said London Calling. And it's got, one of them smashing the guitar. I forget his name. Topper? I don't know. Smashing his guitar. Great Photoshop. But, that came from this. Okay? So this, you know, this is inspired. This album has inspired everybody in the future. Everybody. Okay, Elvis was the first to do it all. Can't go wrong with this album. It's fantastic. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just, you know, if you've never heard this, you know, my gosh, you've got to try it out. Stream it on the web or something if you have to. Usually, you know, record stores will have reissued copies of this without a problem, so, you know, pick one up. And there you have it. The very first induction into the VinylKeith Record Hall of Fame is a self-titled debut from Elvis Presley from 1956. And there you go. And that's all I have on this for tonight. Check back next month for the next video for inductee number 2. All right, until next time.